Hey guys, welcome back. As far as me, it's been a while since I've recorded something. This is going to be a quick overview, not too in-depth, of how I've been using the CrystaLac products. This is the Brite Tone that's on top. There's a sanding sealer, and this is the glaze. The only thing I'm not showing on here is the filler, which I am going to use shortly. And what that does, it covers all this grain. In some of my projects, I like to have the grain show, but in this instance, I think I'm gonna have it flushed so that it has that high gloss look. Now, the Brite Tone is the top coat, high gloss. This is all water based. Before that, I used this gel stain rather and glaze. So they sell the stains and the gel separately, so you can mix it and do whatever you want with it. And they ended up sending me this because I contacted them asking them about the unicorn spit, but I couldn't. They advised against using their glaze with unicorn spit, as it doesn't blend properly. So this stuff is pretty good. I've already did 3 coats on this, sanded in between. Higher grit 320 was the last one that I sanded it down to, and it's pretty good. I did a good job at that. It is buffing time, so I put the 500 grit with my sander, orbital sander from Harbor Freight junk. But after I did that, went over it with a small, like you know, the kids erasers, and just a little sheet of 1000 grit, and I scuffed it all around. And then I went over it again with a 2000 grit. So what the idea is you pretty much have to clean everything off. And if you look right here where it's recessed, you see the gloss. You don't want to have any gloss left. After you're done, this is what you get. It's kind of like a very dull look. It has to be throughout. Now there is a spot, I think it's the other section, where it's not so much. I gotta clean that before I get it, but you can still see some shine here, but because of the dovetail being too recessed in, I didn't get that very long, and it's all right. You can see how this one's flush, this one's not. So I think I'll just leave that and call it a part of the look. So let's see what happens and what I'm going to use. I got the drill here, I got some pads, and I got my secret weapon here, polish. And that's our final result. It's been a while since I've done this, and I am not perfect whatsoever. And it was so long since the last time I polished this or I did one of these projects that I forget, man. So when you do buff it, the last like 2000 grit, if you don't see it completely hazed over, it's gonna pop as soon as you buff it. And sure enough, that's what happened here. Now, I'm a stickler for trying to put each and every single polyurethane coat on nice and evenly, which helps in the final process. But when you see bubbles in there or too many, I wouldn't worry about it too much. As long as you put enough coats on there, by the time you get to the last set of wet sanding, you're gonna take all that off, because that's exactly what happened to me. But you know, it's too late. I didn't put enough coats, I feel, so that I can continue to sand it down and sand it down. I did 3 coats, and that's the advised amount. But you know, you're okay with putting a 5, 6 of it. It should be good. It's the top side. It's very nice, but you know, it's not like mirror finish. So that's how it looks. All kind of deceiving.